So in the new chapter of Boruto, we saw an Otsutsuki deity shown by Isshiki's vision for code evolving to become an unrivaled, unique existence by eating countless planets' chakra fruits, which contain the life energy and genetic material of all life that ever lived and died on that specific planet. So this deity that was shown in the vision possessed what it seemed like 3 Jougan eyes, and it cast replicas of the eyes all over the panel, almost like a mirror effect. It kind of reminded me of Mysterio and Spider-Man, just mirrors, like it just mirrored the eye all over the panel. So it could just be a kind of symbolizing like control and like manipulation of some sort, I don't know. But Boruto's Jougan, in the anime we saw that it was labeled as troublesome by Isshiki Otsutsuki when he recognized it. He is someone who possesses the Rinne Sharingan in both eyes, so for him to say that eye is troublesome, that holds a lot of weight in my opinion. So this would be the first time that we actually saw the Jougan be shown in the manga as canon, because they kind of just switched the Byakugan and the Jougan within the anime and manga. Like they just show the Byakugan in the manga for the most part. So this is the first time that we've seen something that looks like, you know, the Jougan, because the back of the, I forgot what the back of the eye is called, but you know the white part of our eyes, that shit is black and it has like a pure center. So it looks like the Jougan, and this would be the way they would tie it in if they did anything. So this is huge. It's my theory that since Isshiki Otsutsuki imagined the ultimate Otsutsuki, peerless, you know, basically the ultimate Otsutsuki, he imagined that form with the Jougan. It's my theory that since Isshiki Otsutsuki imagined the peerless Otsutsuki being as one that wielded the Jougan, that it's likely the king of the Otsutsuki on the home planet, home realm of the Otsutsuki, likely possessed this eye for Isshiki to hold it to such regard that he's thinking of it, you know, as like part of the ultimate being. Because if you're the ultimate being, the ultimate existence, you would have the best dojutsu available, right? And where would they have seen that eye? On the home planet within the Otsutsuki realm. That's why Urashiki could have known what it was, because it's obviously something familiar to those in the Otsutsuki main branch. Now we know that power is everything within the Otsutsuki clan. It's even embedded into their law to basically for them to carry out the will of keep on evolving, and basically pass on the power to the next Otsutsuki. So it's likely that the Otsutsuki King lived a life of many, you know, escapades across the universe, conquering and absorbing various planets and their knowledge before he became the king, and basically lives on the top hierarchy of that whole Otsutsuki realm. So it makes sense when you think about the King Otsutsuki having the Jougan, when you think about it. Now for the Otsutsuki, absorbing different planets is an easy way for them to rapidly level up. But what about people like you and me? I got just a thing. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and just get lost in creativity. Get lost in the creative sauce, you feel me? So just think about it. In the ninja world, ninjutsu are basically like the skills that we learn and possess in our world. So you want to learn a variety of different skills that fit your lifestyle. Skillshare offers a variety of classes like graphic design, animation, and film and video with different teachers that are basically your subject matter senseis on the platform. This one class in particular that really piqued my interest was called Digital Poster Design, Combining Images and Type for Powerful Visual, which was taught by a guy named Timmy Coker. So it really opened my mind to the beauty within exploring and fusing aspects of nature like animals within artistic shots to create something unique and bold. So as a YouTuber, I spend a lot of time creating appealing thumbnails, which means I can incorporate a lot of the techniques that I learned from this class in my YouTube process. Another thing is, Skillshare isn't gonna have 2,000 ads popping up out the wazoo, because it's tailored for learning, which means they wanna allow you to focus. New premium classes drop on a regular basis, so there's always going to be some intriguing DLC for your creative adventure, and you can tap into all this for less than $10 a month when you go with the annual subscription. Now only the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership. support the channel and tap in. Appreciate Skillshare again for sponsoring. Let's get back to the video. The ultimate Otsutsuki that Isshiki envisioned seems to possess the pure eye, which is what Jougan means. You know, so which it has to be, like I discussed before, the epitome of Otsutsuki dojutsu. So the image shown had the celestial being having a light bulb like object inside the being's head, which from a symbolic viewpoint symbolizes intelligence, light, connections. You know, these symbols for like a light bulb seem to fall in line with the pure eyes concept. Boruto can see through different, you know, dimensions and see basically dimension hopping people before, you know, they make their move. So the whole connection piece, that's there. Intelligence, light, you know what I'm saying? Pure eye and light, that's a connection right there. The intelligence piece, a lot of those Otsutsuki that possess the Jougan, probably like the king, is probably a super smart guy, because you had to absorb a lot of different planets to actually evolve and gain that eye. So it literally just, you know, it makes sense in the continuity of my theory. So I also have a certain theory about the patterns within Otsutsuki absorbing different planets and the abilities they gain in the process. So it seems like for every substantial planet that Otsutsuki basically eats the chakra fruit from, they evolve and gain a unique dojutsu like Rinnegan, Sharingan, and Isshiki's unique dojutsu that he displayed. So it seems that at base level, all the main branch Otsutsuki start with just Byakugan, and then as they absorb and eat planets and stars, their eyes evolve, you know, with them. So that's base levels of Byakugan, then their eyes start evolving. So, and they might just start growing eyes in their hands, as seen with Momoshiki. And it just makes sense that Isshiki's right eye, his unique dojutsu, it most likely evolved to that eye from a regular Byakugan. He definitely absorbed the planet before he came to Earth with Kaguya, and it's likely that he wanted to evolve his other regular Byakugan into, you know, an expanded dojutsu, and that's where he got greedy, because he wanted Earth's chakra fruit when he came there with Kaguya, like I said. So that's when Kaguya kind of betrayed him, because, you know, she wanted some power. Isshiki was already absorbing everything, so she was like, yo, I need, you know what I'm saying, I need a piece of that power. So when you think about it, Isshiki probably would have been the one to unlock the Rinne Sharingan like Kaguya, you know, but she wanted a chance at experiencing the evolution of the Otsutsuki and not becoming the sacrifice for the Ten Tails metamorphosis. So all that said, the Jougan really could be at the latter end of the dojutsu evolution tree, representing how many planets an Otsutsuki has, you know, eaten and their strength compared to others. So they might see the eyes as like, you know, a hierarchical thing, like depending on what eye the Otsutsuki has, you can tell, you know, if they really was out in the field for real. They was out there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. Well, technically for all the other planets, that's a bad thing, but they was out there just conquering and absorbing. Now, while the Jougan on the Otsutsuki side requires the eating of various planets, Boruto's genetics just so have given him the dojutsu on a natural basis. So it's kind of like, you know, he got lucky, because all the genetics that's involved within the Uzumaki and the Hyuga coming together, that it just, you know, formed the Jougan. And this could be why Boruto could be the true key to standing a chance against, you know, the main branch Otsutsuki that are back on their home planet, because you got dudes like Isshiki who's, you know, shown us how powerful, you know, Otsutsuki can get. There's a whole planet of these motherfuckers, you know, back in their own realm. So who's gonna stop them when they realize that Momoshiki got faded, Isshiki got faded, Kaguya got faded, Kenshiki got faded, Toneri got washed? Like, they like, hold up. They like, yo, we gotta come through to that dimension. We got a problem, you know what I'm saying? So when that time comes, Boruto, you're gonna have to tap into that Jougan and unleash the power that the Otsutsuki, you know, even fear. I mean, Urashiki, he wasn't being like, he just said it was troublesome, which means that if a dude who's literally calling humans peasants and ants, and you know how they call them all these things, if he's saying it's troublesome, that holds weight. But yeah, that's just my little theory that I have. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. I really don't care for Code of him evolving into Otsutsuki. I feel like that whole plot line is just kind of weird. I think that he'll be a cool you know, karma villain to actually compete with Boruto and Kawaki. But other than that, I mean, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, see him as super interesting. But you know, we don't know, he could bust a move. But appreciate you guys watching. It's been your boy Anime Analyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. Make sure you check out Skillshare, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.